Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Xbox Alpha Podcast. I got three of my brothers in here right now. We got our brother Unlimited Productions, and we got our brother Tuck Master Man joining me. And soon we're gonna have maybe our brother Ever Zink in here. And what's up, David? First on deck, how you doing, brother? Thank you for joining us, man. And we might have Hebot come in here. So we'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's going on with that. But anyways, let me introduce my panel. DJ Tugmaster, man, tell everybody where they can find you.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tugmaster, the original pony killer. I don't like ponies, and I know ponies don't like me. So let's just get the show rolling on, man.
All right, man. And not without a doubt, my main man, Unlimited Productions, man, with the the Fire podcast, the Unlimited Truth, man. He's always kicking those facts, man, when it comes out here to talking about Xbox out here in these Xbox gaming streets, putting those ponies to shame. Unlimited Productions, brother. Tell everybody where they can find you, man.
That's right, man. It's your boy Unlimited Production. You can find me on the Unlimited Truth that comes whenever the truth is needed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Killer Shavin 82? Thank you for coming and joining me on Unlimited and Tuck Master Man on the Alpha Podcast. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all come and tune in to us tomorrow night, too, on the Exile podcast with our brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox. And Zink, I see you in the chat. If you want to come in, I did send you the link, brother. So feel free if you can come in and chomp up game with us, man. That would be awesome, man. So anyways, guys, there wasn't really not that much to talk about today. We're just going to chomp up some game about current events. You know, if you guys want to, capitalize on anything that was talked about, during last week or whatever. Hi-Fi Rush, which is still one of the biggest talks right now. It's a fire game. My brother Unlimited has been playing it, been giving his thoughts about it. You know what I mean? Tuck Master's been playing. What have you been playing, Tuck?
I've been playing Plague Tale Requiem. I've been
Plague Tale
playing.
Requiem, yes, another
Yeah, I've
great
been playing
game.
a lot of that, and I've been playing a lot of the Evil Wild West. Trying to finish that up.
Okay. Yeah,
I've
nice,
been
man.
playing a lot of all the new age, the new I forgot what the name of that game. The New Age Empire, where you what's the name? I'll get back to the name of that game here in a minute. It
You
just
talking
popped
about the
on
game that was on? You
Xbox
talking about
Play.
the Age of Empires?
Yeah, and I've been playing a
Okay.
lot of that.
Uh-huh.
That game is actually fire. I mean,
Oh, you like that? All
you
right.
actually gotta like that type of game.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's cool. What's up, Craig? Craig in the house.
And what
How
else
you
have I
doing,
been playing
brother?
a lot of here lately? I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot of good games. I'm finally finishing up that Steel Rat game that you gave me. I'm finally
Okay.
finishing that up. That game is cool, man.
Oh, I'm
I love
glad you
it.
like it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's what true
yeah,
brothers do out here. We gift each other games. I got to support my brothers, man. You know what I mean? Like I get Unlimited something if he wants something, man.
yeah,
You got to
oh yeah,
support the brothers, man. You know what I'm
oh
saying? Every
yeah,
once in a while, you can support your brothers with a game. Just tell them, hey, man, I appreciate you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And I appreciate that big time.
Oh,
So
no problem, man. No problem. So,
yeah.
Tuck, hey, what y'all want to talk about today? Is there anything you would like to start off the show with, Tuck? I know you was talking to me in the back in the seat in the back before we started the show. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about, man? Anything on your mind about what's going on here in these gaming streets?
I think the biggest thing I want to know, and I want to ask my boy Unlimited this, is that what I want to know is Unlimited. What is, I mean, since you got a PlayStation 5 and all that stuff, what is the biggest thing about this controller that they're talking about when it comes down to, when they talk about the controller actually, you listen, you hear the wind through the controller, and I want to know about the tension and all that stuff about like if you shoot something, it make you feel like you're really there shooting something. I mean, I just want to know. I mean, I'm serious.
Yeah, the pretty much about that is pretty much the controller has like this haptic feedback basically, and there's a little speaker on the PlayStation controller where you could hear little things sometimes in the game.
Uh huh.
and then with the haptic feedback, it's nothing special. It's a marketing gimmick.
Okay.
Basically where they act like, oh, this thing is revolutionary to gaming. No, it's not. If the control was so great, then I would use that over the Xbox controller. But
Yeah.
I haven't found it anything special, not even close. And then sometimes it's just flat out annoying, right? For example, in some games, if you shoot and say the gun jams, then the trigger will start, then the trigger will lock on you, and that's not really what's the word I'm looking for? That's not really
What you saying? Like it's like just all hype, unlimited?
mostly hype,
Yeah.
it's not, it's sometimes it's cool how things react in game, but it's not if anybody says that, oh, this controller is so much better than the Xbox controller, it's a bold-faced lie. I still think the Xbox controller is the greatest video game controller to ever exist.
I agree.
And
Yeah, because
and again, if I like the PS control that much, I would use it more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
well,
he had, and he, you know what, too.
Oh,
Chuck,
and the battery. Sorry to cut you off, but the battery life on it is so bad.
oh, is it?
People talk about, oh, Microsoft, why you still give AA batteries? I've been using rechargeable batteries, and my rechargeable batteries last me way longer than the fucking PS5 controller battery.
yeah, it does.
Wow.
I
Well,
mean,
what about? Hey,
get more to that, Collins. Is that I like this one guy. This one guy, he did a video comparing the DualSense controller to the Xbox Elite controller, and he actually did a fair assessment of the controllers. And he just said, he just told people that he's not hating on the DualSense. He said, but my God, if I'm going to spend $200 on a better controller, damn, I got to have more battery life than what I got now. 45 hours battery life on that DualSense controller. He said, don't get me wrong. He said that the feedback and all that stuff that you get on this controller is fine and everything. But for me to spend $200 on a doggone controller, that's crazy. And he says, and I like the controller, but I'm not about to spend no $200 on no damn controller that just give me 4 hours of playtime. I mean, and then it's nice that I can hook it up, but hell, you can do that with the Xbox too. Hook it up and play it. So he said, but the only good thing about it is with the Xbox Elite controller, you at least got 4 hours. I mean, you at least got 40 hours of battery life on the controller.
Mm-hmm. And guys,
and he also said this point too. He said, you figure out, guys, you spend $200 on a double controller. When the controller gets older, the battery life will run out on it. Yeah. He said the battery life will run. He said that the battery life will change eventually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, hold on. Let me read David. Hold on. Let me read David's comment. He said, I hate the narrative about Xbox Series S holding back gaming. You know how ponies are with that narrative, but they be saying that about PS5 being held back by PS4. Hey man, that's just the way it is, man. They're always going to say that, bro. They were saying that back in they were saying that, I think it was when the Series X first came on, I guess because they didn't stop the continuance of the old Xbox yet. But now we don't have none of the old Xbox is no longer being made. The One X is no longer being made. The One S is no longer being made. What is still being made? The PS4. The PS4 is holding back gaming. In my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What does he say? Oh, and then Killer Shaman said David Dead Space remake principally runs better on the series on the Series S than the PS5. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. I haven't even got that game yet. I think I'm gonna wait though, guys, because I have it back and pat, and then I think it's upscale, and then they gave you all the free DLC with it. If you didn't have it, they gave it to you, I think a few weeks back, that you can get all the DLC that was left in the 360 version, I believe.
Oh, that's another good game to the Dead Space. Oh my lord.
Yeah, man.
Man.
That is good and Unlimited. I wanted to tell you, brother. I didn't get to tell you. I did watch all that interview with that bitch that was interviewing Phil Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that bitch is, dude.
Are
I
you
watched
talking
the whole
about the
video.
lady?
Yeah, I watched that whole video, man, and she got her nerve, bro, for real. All the stuff she was saying in there, dude, man. But at least Phil kept his composure, bro. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
he
He was very ignorant. She was ignorant, in my opinion, man. He was very ignorant, man. I didn't I didn't like the interview, but you know what? Hey,
he did his
he
job.
kept his composure and everything, but she was just, talking about how she would like kind of saying like the Halo series ain't shit kind of compared to The Last of Us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We live in such a strange time in terms of our media, where instead of journalistic integrity, it's a bunch of fanboys that's running it, that's
Right.
running sites like IGN. And so the fact that she has the goal to ask the head of Xbox about not even a PlayStation video game, but a PlayStation TV show based off a video game,
Right.
is just a level of absurdity, that was never tolerated back in the day. So yeah, man, I understand why she ruffled people's feathers, basically asking him about The Last of Us and trying to downplay Halo and legit not even listening to what Phil Spencer had to say. Why even conduct an interview with the head of Xbox if you're not going to listen to what he's saying?
Yeah, it doesn't
what I'm
make any
saying?
sense.
Doesn't at all. It's just I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Eventually, I think Microsoft is just going to eventually cut these people out, because this isn't the first time this happened. Ryan McCaffrey once had Phil Spencer on an interview and said, "Oh, that PS4 is a beast, right?" And now this, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, I have a feeling Microsoft is just going to be like, you know what, screw these guys. Because Hi-Fi Rush proved that they don't need the gaming media to put out successful games. So they don't need Xbox doesn't need IGN by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope,
IGN needs Xbox for clicks.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely right, Unlimited.
Yeah.
Absolutely right, man. Hey guys, real quick, just want to say what's up to the chat, man. Lewis Frag is in here. What's up, Anthony Chipmunk? The first lady of the chat, Dia of 4568. How are you? So glad you can be here and chop up game with us, man. So glad y'all are in here. OJ90 is in here, and I just got a message from E-Rock Tuck. So go ahead and send him a link, man.
Okay, tell him I'm going to send it through his phone.
All right, man.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll be joining us, man. That's cool. Man, the chat's on fire today, man. But yeah, Unlimited. When I was watching that whole video, bro, I was like, this woman is just. She's unbelievable, like disrespectful, man. Because I guarantee you, if it was a Sony dude on there, I guarantee you she wouldn't have did that, man. I guarantee you she wouldn't have talked to like a Sony, I don't know, what's his Neil Druckmann or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you she wouldn't have talked to them like that the way she did Phil. Acting like Xbox is like in trouble and shit like that. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, man, this is crazy. I think Other Zinc wanted to bitch slap her through the TV.
Right. Yeah. She really got Zinc heated.
Yeah, Zinc was like, man, if that was me, man, that was crazy, man. But I'm looking forward to playing. Then they was talking about was it my son? Yeah, I think he's looking forward to playing that new Hogwarts game too.
Yeah,
You know
I'll be playing it Monday night.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
nice, man. Then you can give us your thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? I bet it's gonna be I think it's gonna do well. I think it's gonna be a pretty good game. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's like anything. Rechargeable batteries will lose their longevity. That's why I love Xbox better. Yep, I do too. I agree. Even if you have the Elite series, that and you know how you just charge it and it doesn't have the battery. It lasts forever. It does. It lasts forever. You can, I mean, I'm talking about days. I've not charged this in days. If it goes down a little bit in like 3 days or even longer, I just charge it back up to 100%. So it's really good on battery life. I'll say that. Then our first lady, Dia, she said Xbox is going to cut out these. Let's see if I can see that. What does it say?
Antagonistic media, guys.
Yeah.
It's not worth it for them to continue taking their abuse. Let the games do the talking. If they do that, they'll be fine.
That's right.
Hey, tell E-Rock I'm going to send it through his Instagram.
All right. That's true, Dia. That's true. I mean, look, we've been getting picked on since 2013, and we're still here. You know what I'm saying? We never changed. We never went to PlayStation. We always been here. We always been out here battling these dummies out here, man, talking crap. And they're still, even still today, they're still saying Xbox got no games. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Even after the success of High on Life, even after the success of Hi-Fi Rush, even after Grounded had over 12 million players, there's still no game. There's still nothing to play on Game Pass. That's crazy to me.
I know. All the games that we've been getting in here lately in the week, and they're still saying that, man. That is crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, like E-Rock once said, at this point, they just say it out of spite. They're going to say it when Redfall drops in May. They're going to say it when Forza drops in June. They're going to say it whenever Starfield drops. It's just spiteful at this point because Xbox has already won, you know, and they're going and they could hype up God of War sales. They could hype up Spider-Man 2. None of that's going to change anything because last I checked, Sony ain't the one who bought Bethesda. Sony ain't the one who bought Activision. It's not Xbox fans aren't the one port begging for a Hi-Fi Rush the way these Sony fanboys are port begging fucking hard for it, and they do it in such a coping mechanism. Then and so this is what they're doing, Sega man. This is how they're port begging. Hi-Fi Rush needs an audience, as if the 30 million players, as if the 30 million Game Pass subscribers and the 20 million plus Xbox Series X and S owners is an audience, right? It needs an audience to be truly successful. Fuck out of here with that, man. It's just so hilarious that the mental gymnastics they pull to just all this just because Xbox has a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Hey, and sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, brother.
But let me say this before you continue. This also proves that their games aren't that great because if your games are that, because look, Xbox fans are not port begging for fucking God of War or Spider-Man or Horizon's Forbidden Entertainment. Yeah. We're not. You know, we're not hit there sitting there making videos after videos. Oh, this game deserves to be on Switch. This game's, you know, Horizon deserves, you know, what's that cartoony game? Oh, Ratchet and Clank. That cartoony game deserves to be on Switch. You know, we're not saying dumb shit like that.
Yeah,
you know, we're hyped up for. We're playing a fantastic game in Hi-Fi Rush. We're excited for Redfall in May. We're excited for Starfield, which is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Hey, did you tell him to go to his Instagram?
Hey, no, you know what? Hey, Unlimited, can you send him the link, brother?
Who am I sending it to?
E-Rock.
All right, I'm on it.
Thanks.
I sent it straight to his Instagram.
What's up, Zink?
Hey man, I'll be real quick. I have a few things to do. I might be able to jump back on, but
okay.
I don't know what I missed when I was trying to get on. But you guys started talking about. I don't even want to give her to any of you guys, but the lady's name is Kat Bailey. She's trash, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she had that interview, and I wanted you guys to comment on this and put this in more perspective for Unlimited because he probably didn't watch the things that I saw. But once she did the interview, okay. And Phil Spencer gave her glowing reviews about, let's say, E3 and the importance of it to Microsoft and the gaming community. Okay. Then, you know, she had the scathing Ryan McCaffrey impressions when she referenced The Last of Us and how successful it was. Well, Phil Spencer could have came back and said, hey, Halo was successful also, but he always answers in a diplomatic way. But that was definitely antagonistic. They would never do that to a Sony executive ever, or anyone else for that matter. And like Unlimited was about to say before I clicked off, eventually they'll lose Microsoft. In so many words, Unlimited was implying, because he sees what the internet is all about right now. They don't respect Microsoft like that. And furthermore, after that interview, she did she had an article, and she said, we broke the story that Microsoft isn't going to attend E3. And she even said this. She said, well, they're going to be at E3 somewhere. They're going to be in LA somewhere. Man, Los Angeles is our second largest city in the United States of America. And the fact is, she was purposely being misleading. It's going to be directly across the street from E3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why are you misleading? And then, like Unlimited was saying about the internet, everyone goes off of all of these speculative things. There's no integrity anymore. I mean, I have very little belief in the integrity of journalists to begin with, but this is the height of bullshit. And to cap this off, just like this one other guy, they talked about the troubles of the slip space engine. And you can tell when somebody is full of shit because there's a cause and effect to everything. This lets you know they don't know shit about business. If you don't reference COVID-19 and how the pandemic shut down the world and changed the methodology of business throughout, business is not the same anymore directly as a result of COVID-19 and how it broke apart teams. Everyone's job was affected. It pushed development back. And when you have a massive game like Halo that have so many moving parts, it's going to be some problems there with everyone. Even, and I said this before, even Call of Duty had 9 teams. Everyone abandoned whatever it was they were doing to get the lead game out. And that's when Bonnie Ross's most famous hire, Joseph Staten, he was just brought on to Microsoft to just put in the reserves, just for break glass when needed. Okay. And glass was broken because he was a part of the team all the way back in 2000 or 1999 when they were purchased, and they had to remake Halo CE in 9 months to put it on the Xbox. Right. Okay. But back to Kat. Hey, what's up, E-Rock? Back to Kat, the girl that did the interview, then the bullshit article. That's one of the things I wanted to really hit on, because it seems like everyone is attacking Microsoft. They're the whipping boy. And she just blatantly lied. And here's the last thing, and I'm gonna get out of here and listen to you guys. Since Microsoft isn't going to be at E3, after E3 is over, I don't want to hear you say shit about Microsoft, because they weren't there to you. That's the shit you were spreading. So I don't want to hear a fucking word from you guys. If it's not coming from 100 or Grown Women Gaming, or maybe one other podcast that I heard, 1 or 2 others, they know Microsoft is going to be there. They know they're directly across the street. So I don't want to hear anything from you guys, since you swear up and down Microsoft isn't there and E3 is dead. Hey man, I'll fall back and listen to you guys. I got some things to do. I hope I could jump in later. But right, y'all have a good show.
Thanks,
Peace.
Brother.
All right, okay.
Hey man, we just got our brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox on, man. What's going on, E?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey man, thanks for joining me. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Tuck couldn't get the Packer Hewler going right to get you in, so we had to get our brother Unlimited to save the day. He tried, man. He had to, he's trying to hook up the old Apple computer, man. He couldn't get you in, but
right.
Glad you can join, man.
I gave it to his Instagram.
I don't know, man. Tuxer Leaks don't be activating. They be sending you to somebody else's podcast. I'm like, man.
I take it to your personal, Instagram, E-Rock.
I don't know what be going on.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Thank you, Dia. Dia said they are holding on to that narrative because they have nothing else. But after this year, that'll all come to an end. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna come to an end. Wait until E3. E3 is gonna be the bomb, yo. Watch, I guarantee you, man. I mean,
Man,
it's gonna be shut them up.
what's going on now with these clowns? What's going on this week? What are they talking about now?
Man, hey, dude, bro, they still crying, bro, about Hi-Fi Rush, G. They're still crying about that shit. Can't they they can't think of nothing, E. That's all you hear about them crying about the game, man. All week. They're still crying about that shit, dude. They can't let it go. They can't never let nothing go, man.
Hey, E-Rock, that port begging so bad, that bum you see on the corner out there in Philly, he ain't asking for money. He asking for Phil to give him a handout. Man, put that Hi-Fi Rush on PlayStation, man. You got give us a bone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man,
they still doing the narrative. Xbox got no games. Xbox got no game. But you asking for Hi-Fi Rush, but yet we don't got no games. It don't make no sense to me, man.
PlayStation literally have an exclusive out right now. They don't give a fuck about. They don't care the slightest about that game. The only game on their mouth is Hi-Fi Rush. That tells me everything I need to know. That's why I don't get angry, E-Rock, because if you're talking about the game I'm playing, that tells me that that's the game you want. Because if you don't care, you don't talk about it.
Right.
Go check my police record. My gameplay's on my channel right now. E-Rock's gameplay's on this channel right now.
Yep. Yep.
So you know,
Well,
we ain't playing for spoken, being like, man, why isn't this game on Xbox?
Hey, I got to tell y'all this before Tuck goes. E-Rock, you got to hear this, man. Today I went to the Verizon store. All right. My phone, I was seeing to get another phone because my phone's kind of been acting up. So the one white dude, he gave me some quotes, but the brothers there, guys are not going to believe this, man. All the brothers that were there, right? There was a model of a PlayStation 5. There was a model of a Series S, and there was a little model of the Series X. So the one dude was talking to me while I was explaining my phone. He had his little pad in his hand, to take my order thing. So I was like, I said, oh man, I can't believe how big that damn PlayStation 5 is. He goes, oh man, I love the PlayStation 5, man. It's awesome, man. I really like it. I said, oh yeah, what kind of games you playing? So he started telling me, right? So the brothers come over to us where we're at, right? And they're all talking about, oh, you Xbox dude, huh? I see you got your Xbox hat on. I said, yeah. What y'all like the Xbox? Oh, no, man, you need to get on that PlayStation 5. I'm like, really? Okay, what's good about it? What's good about the PlayStation 5, man? I said, what games are you playing right now? Did you know either one of them couldn't tell me what they were exactly playing? There was like three of them. And I asked them, I said, what's the new game again, Unlimited? That they're talking about? Forspoken?
Yeah, Forspoken.
Check it out, Unlimited. I asked the one brother, said, yo, man, I heard that Forspoken game is fire on y'all system. You playing that? Oh, I haven't bought that yet, but I'm saying the PlayStation 5 is just fire. I said, well, to me, man, you're telling me the PlayStation's fire, right? But you're not telling me what games you're enjoying. I said, do you like The Last of Us? Well, I was playing that, but now I'm not playing that anymore. I said, oh, cool. I said, are you playing Gear? I said, are you playing God of War, the new God of War? Oh, yeah. I play a little bit of that too, but I didn't really quite get through it. I said, oh, okay. I said, you guys got to understand something, all right? I'm an OG out here. I'm a collector. I got games older than all of you here. And I've been in these gaming streets for a long time. And the Xbox, in my opinion, is the better console because it has more variety and different games.
Nigga, how the fuck is you telling me fried chicken is the shit and you don't like grease? Like, what the fuck is you? What the fuck is you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should go in there, man, get out of here. Like, if you're not playing the games and you can't rep what you're trying to sell, then get the fuck out my face.
That's what I'm saying. E, and dig this, Unlimited E and Tuck, dig this. I said, why don't you like the Xbox? Well, there ain't nothing really there's nothing to play over there. I said, you just answered my question, dude. I said, I have a podcast. I have a podcast with brothers, man. We all got different podcasts, right? I said, this is the same stuff that people say out here on YouTube streets, bro. I said, you can't tell me anything. I'm a Gears guy. I like Gears. I said, I like Halo. I like Forza. I like State of Decay. I was naming all my games, right? I like Hi-Fi Rush. I like High on Life. They didn't know what to say. You know what I mean? I'm like, guys, I said, look, I told him, I said, listen, if you like PlayStation 5, brothers, that's cool. But I'm an OG. I like the Xbox. I've been in the gaming for a long time, and the PlayStation 5 has nothing for me. It just has nothing for me. You guys got no shooters. I said you got a shooter called Call of Duty, and that's not even an in-home game from PlayStation. That's owned by another company. So you don't have nothing for me. That's why I'm not into the PlayStation. And they didn't know what to say after that. They got quiet. So I had to shut them up. You know what I mean? Because they tried to come at me, man, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it, man.
They tried to do like you was Tuck at work. They tried to gang up on you in the lunchroom.
I mean, this is at the Verizon store in Lemon. I'm trying to get a phone. They're paying more attention to my apparel. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh yeah, we got 3 other diehard Xbox dudes that come in here. I said, cool, that's cool. I said, now you got 4. I said, because I'm a diehard Xbox dude. I said, there ain't nothing. If you like PlayStation, that's cool. I said, my brother that I do the podcast with got a PlayStation 5, and he breaks down what he doesn't like about it and what he does like about it, but he still prefers his Xbox Series X. They didn't know what to say, bro. They didn't know what to say. I shut them up, man. I wasn't trying to be mean, but they said something to me first, so I had to let them know.
Exactly. They walked into that fucking jar of bees, so fuck them. You know what I mean? This shit is hilarious, man. This whole generation is just turned into bad comedy. I'm enjoying it, man. Like Sega Man always says, we eating good over here.
Yep.
And this is just the beginning, man. 2020, 2021, 2022. It's just the beginning. Everybody was like, Xbox had a drive 2022. I was gaming. What was they doing?
Yeah, what was they doing? We didn't have no drive 22.
I didn't see anybody putting up any gameplay. I ain't seen any representation. You know what I mean? So you know, this year with Hi-Fi Rush being shadow dropped out of nowhere and actually being fucking phenomenal. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow night on the Exile podcast. But
can't wait.
Yo, man, it's actually fucking pretty damn good. I didn't think I'd be into. I haven't been into a cell shaded game since god damn it, Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
But this is really, really good. The character models are gorgeous. The animation is gorgeous. The gameplay is you can pick it up and play it. Just play it and enjoy it. Some games are hard to pick up and play. You know what I mean? This one is just a joy to play. It's a joy to look at. And it was a really nice surprise. And shockingly, it's getting phenomenal reviews. Yo, man, you know shit is crazy when digital fuckery is like, yo, this shit is outstanding. Yeah. Digital fuckery, right? Like you know how they roll. So I mean, everybody, IGN across the board, you know, PlayStation motherfuckers hate, you know, usual suspects, King Thrash and fucking J-Dub on Twitter. Yeah, like look at this. How yo, IGN, fucking Digital Foundry said this is an early game of the year contender. Like we talking about digital fuckery now. I used to have a little bit of respect for Digital Foundry. Yeah. You know, because they still haven't they still haven't done a technical review or review at all for High on Life. They're like fucking almost a month or more late.
They should have been done that.
But like, yo, man, it's very rare that they put over Xbox shit. Yeah. They're basically a PlayStation centric channel now. And them, IGN, several folks said game of the year. So that's what's fucking these haters' heads up. But I mean, you know, y'all, these haters, Sega man, they talk themselves into a fucking corner with this whole Xbox has no game shit. They just say it out of fucking spite and shit. They talk themselves into a corner. So now it's hilarious to see these motherfuckers port begging and shit for a game that's never coming over there. But this is only the beginning. They're gonna be port begging all year. They're gonna be port begging for Wolong, Fallen Dynasty. They're gonna be
that's a multi-plat.
Oh, my bad.
It's like Atomic Heart Day One on Game Pass, but it's on PlayStation. Okay. Redfall, they're port begging for. I seen the articles. Starfield, they really port begging for. They're like 1,000 articles and if that's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, man.
They're port begging for Redfall, but yet they was talking shit on it though.
Well, they talking shit about Hi-Fi Rush and they're port begging the fuck out that game.
Right.
on one hand, oh, this is how can you play this game? It's cartoony graphics. On the other hand, this game needs an audience larger than Xbox. It needs PlayStation. It needs to be on PS5 and Switch to really get an audience.
Come on.
Shit, like how? Yeah, just contradictory comments from the exact. It's one thing if it was somebody who said one thing and the next said another. No, E-Rock and Sega Man and Tuck. These are the exact same people who, on one hand, calls the game cartoony bullshit, and sometimes in the exact same tweet or video are saying right after they insult the game, oh, this needs to be on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And that's jealousy. That's jealousy, man. That's the equivalent of when a girl rejects you, be like, oh, you ugly anyway, bitch. That's the exact equivalent. That's the exact equivalent when I see this stuff like this, man. And as for Digital Foundry, E-Rock was spot on. Their words mean nothing to me, though. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the video E-Rock share. You know what I'm saying? Well, and this isn't an insult to E-Rock by no means. So,
no.
It's just that my thing is that I don't watch a lot of this shit, you know, because I already know their gimmick. I already know their game, and them praising one Xbox game means nothing to me because they're going to turn back the bullshit with Redfall and Starfield and Forza anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is just the one anomaly where for the first time in over a decade, an Xbox game is taken by its own merits and not with no prior bullshit. And this is going to be the only one because they're going to turn up the hate into like 11.
Yeah. Now, Unlimited. Now to clarify why it was so odd and why I sent you the video, it wasn't John Lindemann, it wasn't the Battaglia guy, and it wasn't even the other guy. It was some dude I never heard of before. Right. So they'll probably never let this nigga speak again. They'll probably never let him speak ever again. Like it's a fourth dude works there that you never hear from, and he's the guy that did the video. He's like the fucking gamer out of the goddamn group, right? Because Richard Ledbetter lost control of his fucking show. Richard Ledbetter's the boss, and there's the guy with the nerd with the glasses, John Lindemann, and then this guy named Alex Battaglia, and them two youngsters are just straight PlayStation. So it's a fourth dude, right? And he's kind of credible. So they let him make this video. So they're probably regretting it and shit. You know what I mean? Because he was so like praising of Game Pass and this game. Right. And look, man, it is what it is. A great game came out. I wish people had gave as much attention to High on Life, because I thought High on Life was goddamn phenomenal.
Right.
Shit,
yeah, it was.
Look, if I play a game from beginning to end, it's fucking good. End of rap. I played Halo Infinite from beginning to end. I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins from beginning to end. I'm going to play Hi-Fi Rush from beginning to end. When a game is good, it is good. It'll hold my interest. And if a game is so,
right.
I just get fucking bored with it. But this game, Hi-Fi Rush, is getting praised for a reason. It's not because it's a Japanese game. It's just because it's just a fucking good game, and it's what was needed now. And like we're gonna discuss tomorrow night, it completely destroys the big budget AAA narrative. They got all these fucking check marks now that they got to check off for a game to be considered great. It's got to be a first party.
Well, only for Xbox because I seen that latest Pokemon game that released in November. That shit is a Nintendo 64 game. So Bayonetta 3. E-Rock made like 6 videos about how that game looked like a 360 game. And let's not talk about Forspoken. That shit flopped so hard. Square Enix recently put out an article this week saying that we ain't making money right now. So you know that narrative literally only applies to Xbox. I can't wait to indulge more into it tomorrow, E-Rock.
And getting back to digital fuckery, look, I'm by no means defending these guys. I don't even want to get that fucking shit started. I don't like them, but I do from time to time watch their videos and see their technical analysis of some games, right? For some reason, John Lindemann, the fucking PlayStation nerd, he tore into Forspoken. So goddamn, that must be bad. digital fuckery. He tore Forspoken a new one.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, and here's why they did that. It's because it's not a first-party Sony game. It's Square. Remember, Square Enix made it. Not Microsoft. Sony just paid for the game to be time exclusive for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't mind ripping those games. It's the God of Wars. What's that other boring fucking game with the
Horizon
lesbian?
Forbidden West.
Yeah,
and,
Horizon Forbidden
the
Entertainment.
Last of Us.
You got to say the name right, E-Rock. It's Horizon Forbidden
Oh yeah,
Entertainment.
my bad.
Yeah, that game is so boring. I don't let people call it anything but that.
You changed the birth certificate.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, unlimited. That's the reason why when I got on Instagram a while back, and I mean that's the reason why I turned around and said like, well, that's strange that Square Enix said that they're not making no money, but they keep on making deals with Sony, and that don't make no damn sense. I mean, if you ain't making no money, the whole object is to make money. Don't sign the exclusive deals with Sony, knowing that they ain't never time exclusive. And this one thing I always have said: if Forspoken eventually comes to Xbox, which you know they will, I'm hoping that Xbox do not give them a dime of money to put it on the Game Pass, because you know what they're going to be asking for. And I'm hoping that they do not give them the money to put that damn game on the Game Pass, because that game should have been on the Game Pass day one, and they would have made money instead of losing money. That's the reason why we said this. Forspoken, and I told my friend this other damn day. I said when that Henry Potter King game comes out, hey, Forspoken only got a 2 week window.
I gotta correct you, Tuck. I gotta correct you, Tuck. 2 week window, dog. That game died in one game. It came out the 24th or 25th. Hi-Fi Rush dropped. That game been dead since.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Tuck, what's your friend's name? You always say your friend's. His name Woody Lump Lump. You need to get him on, man. He's always coming at you at work, man. You better put that boy straight, man.
Man, you know what? Think about it, I don't even get to see these guys no more since I changed my shift.
Yeah,
and I'm glad too, because I don't have to deal with them.
No,
don't get me wrong, they bother me, man, because they always put things on my email and everything, and I don't respond to them. And they mad about
when Tuck changed his shift, they went to their foreman and had their shift changed too. Like, no, man, you ain't going nowhere. You going hear what we got to say about PlayStation. They be on his ass.
I'm just saying, and I'm glad that you did correct me on that, Unlimited, because I forgot that when that game first came out, it didn't sell with a damn. So, I mean, that game don't even deserve a 2 weeks notice. So, I take all that back. I'm glad you got me straight on that, Unlimited. But that game right there, this one thing I told my friend. I said, listen here, why is Hi-Fi Rush is in the top 5 and that damn Unspoken is way down there? People not even playing the game. He could say, well, I got the game and I'm playing the game. He said, the game is good to me. I said, well, the game is good to you, and it's only good to you only because you're a PlayStation fan. And that's it. Oh, he said, well, I got both systems. I said, the way that you talk about Microsoft and Xbox so damn much, you might as well not even have an Xbox. And I told him, man, I said, sell your Xbox. I said, dude, I will give you money to sell your Xbox to me right now, so it won't be at your disposal no more, and I will sell it to somebody. But other than that, shit, that PS5 ain't nothing but junk.
Hey guys, I tell you what, man. When I was at the the Verizon store, those dudes, I mean, they didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing for me, man. They tried, man. I'm like, good try, fellas, but there's nothing over there. You say there's nothing over here. There's definitely nothing over there for me, bro. I said, man. I said, look, we got Game Pass. Y'all don't even have a good, you got that Spartacus. That's nothing, man. He didn't even, the dude I taught didn't even know about the Spartacus. You know what I mean? He didn't even know.
Yeah, here's a fun fact. This is how bad their subscription service is. They used to have this thing called PlayStation Collections.
Yeah,
you got like 20 free games or something. They're removing those games.
Oh, so,
yeah. So they losing 20 free games. Yeah, man. So we're talking about basically two very different companies at the moment that are just on two complete different paths.
Mm-hmm.
That's why today, I'm driving back. I'm like, man, I'm like E-Rock and Limited sometimes. I did the podcast today because of Tuck. Tuck likes to do the podcast. I like to try to skip a week because if there's not really that much news, we can talk and chop up game. But man, I'm so busy playing Hi-Fi Rush, all these great games that are on Game Pass right now. I mean, I'm just hearing them cry over and over again about Hi-Fi Rush. They don't have nothing new for us to talk about, man. They got to rinse and repeat. Xbox got no games. Hi-Fi Rush should be on the Switch. We need it over. They should give it to PlayStation. Is Starfield still coming over?
Why y'all want shit we supposedly don't have?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah. Hey, this is how funny they are, man. I saw this. People that were hating on the game, and they still signed up to Game Pass to play it just to hate on it. I'm like, you dumbass! You supported Xbox just to hate on the game. You say you look bad. For some reason, they got it in their head that well, I didn't buy the game. If you're playing it on Game Pass, you're supporting the game. You do know that, right?
Yep.
You do know that. I hate to break the bad news to you, but any form of way that you play an Xbox game, it doesn't matter if you drop the $30 to pay it or not. If you played it on Xbox, you're supporting the game.
Hey, Unlimited too. If they put down that $1, you're just helping us get more games in the Game Pass too.
Yep.
You can't
get more games.
You can't make sense of retarded intelligence. I am not going to buy a PlayStation 5 to hate on it. I don't want. PlayStation has nothing to interest me over. I'm over it. Like an old girlfriend that was hot back in 1996, 97, and hot again briefly from 2008 to 2013 until she fucked up my credit score. I don't live in the fucking past, nor am I beholden to the past. Who I grew up with, play so what? I grew up with a lot of shit and moved the fuck on. But like, I don't know, man. I don't even commiserate with these people that y'all be running into. Tuck at his job and my man at fucking Verizon. Like, if I was to run into somebody like that, if I was ever in a Best Buy buying any Xbox paraphernalia, why are you? We should be a PlayStation. Like, okay, dude, whatever, cool, all right, bye, go Eagles, and keep moving. I'm not going to sit there and fucking commiserate with you about gaming. I'll be like, yo, my dude, I am 54. I'll be 54 in April. I'm not sitting here talking with you about why I choose to fucking buy fucking Purina cat chow instead of fucking puppy chow. I'm not sitting here fucking talking to you about my purchasing choices. I don't want to know who the fuck cares. But I don't know, man. This whole gaming shit went to a weird fucking place and shit and we know what it's all about. Xbox has fucking destroyed them utterly in 2020. Like Unlimited Production said on the Exile podcast, he said that every generation starts, it's like a refresh, which it is. It's like a refresh, and they were not ready. They thought that they were going to have another victory lap like they did 2013 to 2019. They weren't ready for this shit. Xbox beat them on silicone. Game Pass became this monster. Really, the console war ended when they bought fucking ZeniMax and Bethesda. That's when it ended. Yep. But this whole Activision shit is just overkill and shit. So now they just making up shit now. They just making up shit. Like I don't know what all this hate for 343 Studios is, and Halo ain't going fucking nowhere. And to be quite honest with you, Xbox don't even fucking need Halo anymore. Since y'all so anxious to see it, like High on Life and Hi-Fi Rush just shows that Xbox is venturing off into new IPs in different territories, which is what I wanted them to do. I'm happy to see Forza Motorsports, the new version of Forza Motorsports. But like, how long can you live off of your old franchises? How long can you live off of your old intellectual properties? Xbox is now like leveraged out the ass for 30 years. Look, I'm 54. I won't live to see all these fucking games that's coming out the next 30 years for Xbox. That's what happens when you buy all of these fucking publishers. You become what's called leveraged. And I keep hearing people say, well, where's all of the games at? Well, they just bought the studio and that's what you get. Hi-Fi Rush. We didn't even know Hi-Fi Rush was coming the fuck out because Microsoft keeps a lot of shit close to the chest, right? So it's a lot of shit, guys, you're going to see the next 3 years that we don't even know about. It's an exciting time to be a gamer. And all of these guys, let them be miserable. Fuck them. Let them be miserable, man.
My man on here, 1970. He said, "I'm still playing on the Xbox One VCR Forza Edition, saving up for my Xbox Series X this year." That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I hope you get your hands on one because 1970, you going to retire that Xbox One the second you plug that Series X in.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you, as somebody who hasn't touched my Xbox One since the moment I got my Series X, that thing's pretty much going to sit somewhere unless you decide to sell it. So I hope you get your hands on one, man. You gotta. Man. You're gonna see what modern gaming is really like.
Yep. And you keep that though. Keep that, bro. Keep that the OG Xbox One for backup. If you get that Series X in case like something happens, like I don't know, like maybe there's a problem, then you send it back. Just keep it. Just keep that. You always got to have a backup. You got to have that backup in case something happens and you got to send it back. Like hopefully nothing, but still. And I told them, I told them dudes, bro. I made them feel kind of salty, man. I said, yeah, man. But I'm hearing about that PlayStation 5. I'm hearing that it's bricking. The systems are bricking, man, and it's getting too hot. And there was a case I heard where one of the PlayStations got hot and caught on fire. Oh, mine's all right. I never had that problem. Mine's all right. I never had that problem. I said, man, I don't want to even think of imagine getting a problem. So I'm not going to own a PS5. You know what I mean? And like I said, they didn't know what to say. They thought I was lying. I said, I'm not lying, dude. There's people that said their PlayStation has bricked when they had it in sleep mode. It has bricked, didn't come back on. Weird stuff happened in the game. Got too hot, shut off. They didn't believe me, but I said, "Go look it up. Go look it up, brothers."
Well, let me tell you this. And this is one thing that Xbox does better than PlayStation. If you unplug your Xbox and start it back up, it'll just work fine. If you do it with the PlayStation, it gives you this warning like it wasn't shut down properly, and every single time too. So it's something weird that the PS5 does.
So it does say that unlimited. It says
that. If you don't shut the console down properly, every single time you turn it on, it gives you this little warning like you didn't shut it down properly. Make sure it's either in rest mode or you turn it off manually. The first time it happened, I thought there's something wrong with the console, but I don't know what's up with that little warning.
That's why Mark Cerny went into hiding. Ain't nobody seen that nigga.
Hey, Unlimited, I wonder if that's telling you about that. What is that they have the problem with in there? The coolant thing, the liquid, the thing? Probably because maybe something has to do with that, because there's a bad problem with that liquid. What is it? The liquid coolant or whatever that shit is? That was probably a big mistake doing that in the first place. You know what I mean? With that stuff leaking out and I guess messing up the circuit boards in there or whatever. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, when I seen that thing, man, I'm like, damn, that thing is big as hell. I mean, it took up like the whole kiosk. I'm like, God damn. I can use that as like a bulletproof vest. Man, it sticks out. And they're like, man, I'm telling you, you need to get on it. I said, no, I don't need to get on nothing. Y'all can keep that. You know what I mean?
You're not missing anything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, why are these dudes always trying to convert you? Because I don't tell nobody about Xbox. I don't be in the store like, yo, man, you play video games? We gotta we kind of keep it moving up here. We jovial in Best Buy. Like we might talk about like, yo, but don't mess with that TV, or I wouldn't spend $500. Like certain things we don't like. I'm not sitting here trying to like fucking sell you on. I don't get no money from these fucking companies. That's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm in a damn Verizon store trying to get another phone. I'm gonna go get one this upcoming Friday. The one dude taught me into. I'm gonna go comp it up. But man, they see my Xbox hat and they come right after me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even there to talk about that. I'm trying to get a phone, bro. You're supposed to be trying to sell me a phone, not talk about Xbox. I mean, what's going on here, man? You know what I mean? I'm not here to talk about that.
I mean, fellas, I want to ask y'all one question. And and I'm glad to see what E-Rock brought up about the 343 conversation. Now, what is the thing about this damn reboot and all that stuff? I mean, I'm like, my God, I said, Now they talking about a Halo reboot and all that stuff because they're going with the Unreal Engine 5 and everything. I think they work together.
Well, this is what they're. First of all, no, everything you said was incorrect, but I don't blame you for being wrong because of how it's put out there, Tuck. This is what happened. Apparently, and first of all, everything I'm saying is little rumor. Nothing has been approved. Nobody has said anything objective here as an objective fact. But apparently, some of the people who got laid off from 343 were trying to quote unquote make a Unreal version of Halo, even though it's already using the new slip space engine that was created for the damn game, right? Which makes sense because if I'm paying you to do a job and you're working on some other shit, yeah, you're gonna be on the chopping block when it's time to, it's time for layoffs. You know what I'm saying? But so let's assume that's true. Nobody at the head of 343 said, yeah, we're gonna put this on Unreal Engine. Everybody was saying that, Tuck, literally just made it up based off that rumor. That's all that happened. It was something. It's something that's completely made up that for some reason they're running with because Xbox has had a successful game and they for some reason when you're an Xbox fan you can't enjoy nothing. That's why I'm telling you, man. I'm noticing it, E-Rock. They're wrapping up the Xbox hate to like 11. They're right now. Apparently nobody has internet. Let me give you another example, E-Rock. Apparently nobody has internet in 2023 because Redfall is going to require internet, and that's a game breaker. I'm not buying the game anymore, which I know for sure is a lie.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, which is a lie, by the way. But when Starfield comes out, they're going to create narratives around that too, and as always, E-Rock, it's all going to fail.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, yep. We'll be out on the front lines.
No, I'm glad. You guys can't hear my controller, can you? I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. I don't mean to make any noise.
No.
Okay. Oh.
Can't hear
No. When he said that, I thought of this old movie from 1984. It's a classic called "This Is Spinal Tap," and the motherfucker about this rock band and shit that goes on tour. And the fucking interviewer, the interviewer, he's in the room with the guitars with his guitars and shit, and he's like, you see these amps? These amps go to 11. Well, why not just make this go up to 12 and make that be the loudest? But these go up to 11. when he said they ran for the shit up to 11, I just these guys they don't rest. Like everybody here rests. Sega Man works, he rests. Tuck rests. Unlimited rest. Everybody like, wow. This is just crazy to me.
We have lives, we go out to eat. We'll go to a football game or something. We'll watch movies. They wake up, hit up Twitter. Them motherfuckers, you go to Instagram. You got a tweet from like 2:45 in the morning. Like shit, these dudes don't sleep, do they?
Wow, that's crazy. Hi-Fi Rush is so easy. Hi-Fi Rush is so easy to play. Like I usually don't like being having my attention span mess with when I'm playing these games. But you can play this shit while you having a podcast. It's just pick up and play.
Yeah.
They really did a good. That's one of the main things I look for in a video game is, do I like playing it? And if I don't like playing it, I'm usually not going to fuck with it. This is this studio, is it called Tango Studios?
Yeah, Tango Work Games.
They have something here. So this is really not just what Xbox needed, because I don't go for that narrative. The Xbox needed any damn thing. This is what gaming needed, just something different. Because I mean, look at what's happening to Forspoken. And the thing about Forspoken is, guys, PlayStation fans, if Sony did it to themselves, how Unlimited Production and you guys have said it 100 times since we've been doing these podcasts. How many of these third-person, over-the-shoulder, cutscene, motion captured, heavy narrative games can you play? How many of these can an entire console of that shit? And when you look at Xbox, it's nothing but variety across the board. It's nothing but variety across the board. Like, if you like a cel-shaded game, boom, you got it. If you like a shooter, you got it. If you like racing games, this is the place for racing games. If you like something quirky, irreverent, kind of R-rated, like High on Life is there. If you like something really creepy, look like it was created by H.H. Geiger, there's Scorn. Like, it's just so much variety on Xbox. It's almost mind-boggling. And, man, if you're a gamer, this is where you want to be. But, again, I'm not going to sell you on an Xbox because, no offense, audience, I can't tell. I'm not pocket watching nobody. I'm the kind of dude. I'm at the age now, limited production. If something's good, I'd rather keep it to myself. And y'all not know, like, and that's what pisses me so much about entertainment. Like, guys like me in unlimited production, we were in like this fucking minority where we were the only ones who knew that DC was good. We were enjoying it, and now we can't fucking enjoy it because shit's being changed. But I like the fact that Xbox has got leadership where they figured out what works and they're sticking to that. They're not trying to please a mass audience. They could have Xbox by now could have made 1,000 of these over the soldier, heavy narrative, cutscene games like PlayStation, which is what the audience wanted, and which is what these people in the media wanted. Like Unlimited said, they wanted PlayStation 2.0, right? No, Xbox is sticking to what's in their DNA. And I love that, man. And that's why we love that console.
That's
But
right.
I kind of don't want nobody to know about this shit. You know what I mean? Because the more people find out about how great Xbox is, all they're going to do is dog it out. Look what's going on.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. I'm with you, E. I'm with you on that. I believe that, man. I definitely believe that, brother.
Yeah, sorry to be so long-winded, but if you just look
That's
at Xbox's fucking resume since 2020, it has been an eclectic fucking bunch of games that have really nothing to do with each other at all. Fucking Scorn, The Gunk, Halo Infinite, High on Life, Hi-Fi Rush. Damn it! I know Microsoft Flight Simulator. Where else can you play a flight simulator but on Xbox? Where else can you like that? To me, is intriguing. Versus, well, we got God of War, we got Horizon Forbidden Entertainment. I gotta remember to keep the name right. We got we got The Last of Us. We got these Spider-Man. We got these bangers over here. Like in your perception, they're bangers. But some of us would get bored with that shit, man.
Mhm.
Like I played a couple of them games. I'm not going to name the game that it's kind of like that we have over here. It's a multi-plat, but I got bored with it. I like this shit that Xbox has been having come out is fucking unusual, man, and I like that. I like that. I don't know what they're going to fucking do next. I don't know what to expect from Redfall. I like that, man. That's intriguing to me as a gamer, you know?
Yeah.
And in between all the Xbox goodness, you got stuff coming out that people aren't talking about. Like, I think there's this game for the people that made, I could be wrong, Ninja Gaiden called Wanted Dead.
Yeah.
Wanted Dead or Alive. It looks good. I don't even want to begin on Hogwarts Legacy. Man, that looks more phenomenal.
We'll be playing that Monday.
Me and him. Both.
Hogwarts Legacy Monday, Wanted Dead on Valentine's Day. That's how stacked
wow.
this. Oh, on the week after Wanted Dead, Atomic Heart hits Game Pass.
Hey, Unlimited, is Wanted Dead Game Pass or you got to buy it?
No, you got to buy it.
You got to buy it.
I'm calling it right now. It will be on Game Pass within 6 months, though.
Wow.
Okay, but you can.
No, I'm calling it now. Right? It's not official, E-Rock. I just know the history of how these games work.
You've been right about too much shit.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy hit Game Pass like 6 months after release.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's Creed hit Game Pass. I think both Odyssey and Origins. Games like Back 4 Blood hit Game Pass not long after release. So it's going to happen. So if you're not going to buy it day one like I am, because I love those type of games, just wait 6 months. Oh, that Star Wars Lego. I'm sorry, Lego Star Wars hit Game Pass 6 months after release.
And nobody saw that coming.
Yeah. Exactly. That one was just like, hey, one day out of the blue, hey, here's Lego Star Wars on Game Pass. Like, what the fuck?
And that game is fun as hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a surprisingly great love letter to the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty good.
It's just so crazy. Like, as I look for news articles and shit for the next podcast, I go to certain places and see just the most ridiculous shit that you could ever imagine. Mm-hmm. Like Game Pass is unsustainable. People saying how the developers are still not making any money when we know that's not true. They're just making up anything now. Unlimited.
I saw one article that said Xbox Game Pass business model doesn't seem to work while Nintendo Switch Online does, and I was
Yes,
dying.
that's the
I
same
was
article.
dying of
Serious,
That's
laughter.
that's the same article I read.
I
Yes,
was
yes.
dying of laughter. Like Nintendo Online, the same online where you need a phone to chat with other people because they don't have an online, they don't have online communication like Xbox does. It's oh my god.
Man, that's pure salt.
I read that
That's
article,
pure salt.
E-Rock, and I was dying. It was comedy gold. I wish I think that I wish I was a troll this good to say shit like that, say it with a straight face just to see the reaction, because articles like that, and then now mind you, Nintendo as a whole, their net worth is $56.21 billion as of February 2nd, 2023. Xbox, not Microsoft, just the Xbox brand is $600 billion. So again, a Google search away, E-Rock, and they want me to believe that Nintendo Switch Online is a better business model than Game Pass.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's insanity. That's the world we live in, man.
The salt is heavy, brother. The salt is heavy. I can't believe they said that, man.
We read the same article, and I couldn't. I had to look at it. I was like, wow, this is deep. I even went into the comment section like, look, guys, cocaine is a powerful drug. Fucking, there's so much evidence. Microsoft has to release the fucking the quarterly numbers and shit of how Game Pass is doing, and that's how we found out how much money they made. Mm-hmm. It's just they're making them anything now. It's just wow.
That's what I find funny, E-Rock, is the important part. They're making it up. And so that's the part that I just find hilarious, that it's not based on any fact. There are no numbers. As a matter of fact, just go to google.com and you literally just prove them in like 10 seconds. And they still, E-Rock, don't even check themselves. And they want me to take them seriously. No, the days of me taking it seriously died in like 2014.
Oh, yeah. It's just crazy, man. I mean, when you guys started the podcast, and I hadn't joined yet, I heard Others Inc. talking about, there's no more journalistic integrity. And it's like, man, the journalistic integrity went out of the window when all of these websites, the rise of all of these websites, and these websites needed people to write and create content for them. And, in the midst of looking for content creators and writers, you end up hiring fanboys. They didn't mean to. I don't think it was nobody at Forbes to vet that dude, Paul Tassi. Right. I don't think they even understood who they hired or why. They just needed a guy to write about gaming. They didn't know that they was going to get somebody who was biased. And so, when a lot of these websites hire these folks to write about either DC or write about Xbox, they don't realize that they're hiring fanboys, and by the time they realize it, it's just like, oh man. And why would they do anything about it? Like they got what they needed. They got somebody to write about gaming or write about movies. But there are some people out there who can't do research. As Unlimited Production has told us time and time again, there's some people out there who don't know how to do a fucking Google search, and they'll believe anything they read. It's just human nature. And it's sad that there's so much misinformation out there about Xbox, because nobody in the retail space is spreading proper information. And everybody's like, well, Xbox should market more, advertise more. Why? Yeah. Why would they do that when Game Pass is working so perfectly fucking as is? Look at Hi-Fi Rush. Not one commercial, not even a newspaper ad, not even a spread in the Sunday fucking papers, if the Sunday paper still exists. Nothing. And it's the biggest release in January. So, I mean, looks like Phil Spencer knew what he was doing, and everybody that talks shit about Phil Spencer don't know what they're doing. I mean, how crazy is that?
And another thing, E-Rock and Unlimited, I've been playing Hi-Fi Rush. I haven't experienced any glitches or anything like that. It's
nothing. Nothing.
Perfect.
It's just perfect. It just fucking runs. It's
That's
colorful.
Good. That is
beautiful.
Really good. That is so good. No glitches. No. Any kind of anything in there. It's fantastic. Come out, release date, and it's good to go. I mean that's awesome. I like seeing that, man. That's really awesome, bro. I'm loving the game, man. Tuck, you still there, brother? Oh shit, that
Oh,
nigga fell in a coma. Go ahead, Lemon.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, like E-Rock once said, man, what game ever comes in Game Pass and have problems, though?
Yeah.
And I think that's what gets them so mad. These haters is that they've been proven, like Unlimited Production always says, and it's true. They've been proven wrong so many times about so many things. And instead of them just finally saying, "Yo, we were wrong about Xbox," they can't do it. They can't. They either can't or they won't. Man, everybody's wrong about shit. Like, man, nobody hated fucking Tom Brady and the New England Patriots more than Philadelphia. Nobody hated them motherfuckers more than us. But a time came when we had to admit, God damn it, we hate Coach Bill Belichick and the Patriots, but them motherfuckers is good. We don't know how to keep on winning. We think they cheating, but you had at some point you had to give Tom Brady his props. The PlayStation fans and the media and Paul Tassi and Colin Moriarty will not. They ain't gonna give Xbox no shine.
Hell
Like
no.
I've even noticed
No way.
IGN. I've even noticed IGN is guilty of it. Like, guys, I know this is going to be trivial. Y'all going to laugh at me for this. But I noticed it when they reviewed Hi-Fi Rush. They was like reviewed on PC and Xbox. I'm like, yo, y'all do know that the only reason why y'all playing this on PC is because of Xbox.
Yep.
That's the only reason why you playing it on PC. It's like they can't give Xbox no fucking shine. I never seen anything like this. Like PC was the one that fucking funded this shit. Like PC was the one that was like, we gonna put this shit out there. PC don't do nothing.
Man, the PC fans are whining that they can't pirate the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
That's true, Unlimited. That's true. Yep. Yep,
Like
that is 100% true, man. I'm heard about that, bro. They're mad because they can't pirate the game. You know, buy the game, man. Get Game Pass for $1. There you go.
That's it. That's all. Sega, man, they can't give Xbox no shine. I never seen anything like it before. Well, y'all can't give PlayStation no shine. How many fucking times have me and Sega Man said that PlayStation 1 was the shit?
Yeah.
How many times have me and Sega Man said that PlayStation 2 was the shit?
Yeah.
And that we slightly enjoyed PlayStation 3, even though that's when the dynasty was starting to crumble. Y'all PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 owners, y'all living in the ruins. Y'all holding on to yesterday. But we've always given PlayStation their props. What we're not going to do is sit by and give this company props, seeing them fucking just a fucking cruise control and not trying any fucking more. They haven't tried in years. They haven't had any reason to try because the media basically fucking handed them the fucking the 8th generation.
Yep.
So they just can't give Xbox no shine. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I always tell people, as much as I hate Marvel because of their fucking, they just, out of the 27 movies they made, only 6 of them are any good. I always give them 6 movies props. The first Captain America, the fucking Avengers, I always give Marvel their props for putting out a few good goddamn movies. And I give them shit for putting out 16 pieces of fucking shit, right? Well, it's the same thing with PlayStation. I give PlayStation credit for at one time they were the fucking shit. But because you were the shit decades ago, Unlimited Production, do I start to be beholden to something you did decades ago? No.
Nope.
Xbox has been doing the damn thing really since fucking 2001. So, I mean, I'm going to give them the fucking props. But, like, these motherfuckers in the media, it's like, if they give Xbox some shine, they're going to lose clicks and views, or it's just a crazy state of affairs in this journalistic shit. Go ahead, Unlimited.
Oh no! I was going to speak after E-Rock finished. I was actually just watching something.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm just it's crazy. They can't ever give Xbox no fucking credit for anything.
I've even seen this one a lot. Hi-Fi Rush looked like a PS2 game, and I'm like, no. Y'all didn't have a Dreamcast or Xbox then, because this game is more like Jet Set Radio say Beautiful Joe, which I know Beautiful Joe was on the GameCube, the first one.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know. Hell, I'd rather you compare it to something like Power Stone to say it's a PS2 game, because the PS2, look, I know the PS2 was a massive success. I know games like GTA 3 blew the fuck up like crazy on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm just speaking my mind here, I thought Dreamcast and the OG Xbox blew it away in terms of my favorite games.
I agree.
The Jade Empires, the Jet Set Radios, the Power
hell
Stone.
Yeah. Oh, hell
not
yeah.
Even fucking close.
I agree. Unlimited. I agree.
PS2, for me, PS2 best games were games that they got exclusive or were only on PlayStation for a limited time because they were so popular. Like Def Jam Fight for New York, which eventually came to the OG Xbox. I had it on the PS2. Amazing game. GTA 3 started on the Xbox, not on the Xbox, on the PS2. Fantastic game at the time, right?
Yeah, everybody was playing it.
Yeah. You know, but by 2003, 2004, when games like Splinter Cell, the Xbox version of Splinter Cell was a generation ahead of the PS2 version. A phenomenal game, right? The Jade Empires.
That was awesome.
The original Fable. So when I saw that, oh, this is like a PS2 game, I'm like, what PS2 game? Because in my memory, the ones that had the creative art styles were the Dreamcast and then later the OG Xbox games.
Yes, I agree. 100%, man. And like you said, the Jade Empire, man, that game, hey guys, that game looks really good on a Series X.
Yeah, 4K and everything.
Oh man, it's like a brand new game. It looks like a PC. It looks like a PC port, like of the game. It's phenomenal. It's a beautiful game, and it still holds up. It still holds up. It's an awesome game. If anybody owns it, man, or don't get it, doing yourself a dishonor, because that was an awesome game back in the OG Xbox days Unlimited. Yeah, that was nice, man. Tuck, you there, brother? Tuck, man, he in a cold slaw coma. Well, listen, guys, we're going to get on out of here, man. We didn't have that much to talk about, man. I want to appreciate everybody coming through, man. We got 32 deep in here in the podcast, man.
Wow,
that's what's up.
Give a shout out to the chat real quick, and we're going to do our sign outs, man. I think he fell asleep, man. Tuck, hey, bro, you there? Tuck, man.
You know what, man? In Oklahoma, coleslaw hits different, so he might be asleep for the next 6 hours.
Coleslaw coma drinking Thunderbird. Let's get out. All right, let me give a shout out to David. Thanks for coming, brother. Killer Chauvin, our brother Other Zinc. Oh, and remember, guys, please come and check us out on our other podcast, which is the Exile Podcast tomorrow night. So come in, everybody that's here, come in and join us tomorrow, man. We got some more fire topics on our other podcast, and also on the Unlimited Truth with my brother Unlimited when we do the podcast, and then Hebot when he does his We Got Next and stuff like, and even the Wrecking Crew with the Sega Forever, man.
That's right.
Come and join us, man, and join Tuck while he's sleeping on the Lion's Den. He has a lot to talk about while he's in a coma. All right, let's get out of here, man. We got Killer Sean, we got Craig Simmons TV. Who else we got in here, man? Let me see. Who else? Lewis Frag was in here. Good brother. Anthony Chipmunk in the building. What's up, bro? Who else? OJ90. OJ90 was in here. And the lady of chat, Dia 4568. Man, let me tell you something, man. Dia is on fire, man. She got that gaming knowledge, bro. I like it. I like it, man. She knows what she's talking about, bro. That's what's up.
She is fantastic on the last Unlimited Truth.
Yes, she was. I watched that too, man. She was on fire, man. Her debut on the Unlimited Truth. Dea, man, she is on fire. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. We really appreciate it, man. And who else we got here? Oh, 1970. Hey, man, when you get off your Frankenstein VCR at OG Xbox, like the ponies like to say, bruh, welcome to Next Gen with the Xbox Series X, man. Like Unlimited said. Man, it's going to be like a whole new world to you when you get that system, bro. It's definitely worth saving up for and worth the wait. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Who else we got in here real quick, guys? Oh, Deploy 619. Thank you for dropping by, brothers. The chat was going so fast I didn't get to, shout everybody out. 100 was in the building. Go check out 100's podcast tonight. Day one podcast. It'll be off the chain 11:30 at night. Go check those guys out with Flip the Script, Flip Money, and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Let me see. Oh, Google Poll, another good brother. Always chopping up game with us, man. He's always on fire in the chat. You know what I mean? My boy Vaca in the building. Oh, we have 108 Dragons in the building. What's up, man? He got a podcast, I guess, coming up later on this evening. So check him out. Andy, thanks for coming through. Mr. Kima. Damn, all y'all in here. I'm loving it, man. Radiance 96 was in the building. That's what's up. Man, everybody, man. I want to thank everybody for coming, man. And at the very end, our brother, Sega Forever. What's up, man? My Hawaiian brother, man, with the Wrecking Crew podcast, man. All right, guys, we're out of here, man. Oh, Tuck, you there, brother? All right, nigga. Well, anyways, let's do our outros, man. Let's start with my brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, man. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me on the E-Rock X channel, man. Plenty of great gaming content. And tomorrow night, the Exile podcast will actually be at 8:00 p.m. for the first time in almost 2 years. Just because I had to move it back to avoid some other stuff that I was doing. Hopefully, you all can join us, and we're going to continue talking about these topics and talk about Hi-Fi Rush and just how it's taking the world by storm, man. It's a good thing, man. Like Unlimited Production said, man. He said this is the year we do our victory lap.
Yeah.
So I'm going to enjoy this victory lap, man. And it's going to be a slow victory lap. I'm not rushing through it. I'm going to enjoy every bit of crying, whining, coping, seething, because it is going down, man. If you're an Xbox fan, they are hating on you right now. They're hating on you.
Yep.
And you should be loving every minute of this the way they enjoyed hounding you from 2013 to 2018.
Yep.
It's our turn to hound them. But we're not going to hound them on Twitter or on their websites or pages. We're going to just hound them by enjoying great games. They hate you most of all for that. So, I mean, this is the year of last year. I think 2020 to 2022 was the years of vindication. Now, this is the victory lap year, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Guys, it was great to be here, and thank you.
Hey, E-Rock, man, and I don't know what they're talking about before we do Unlimited Soundtrack about us not having a good 22. I don't know where y'all been. I mean,
exactly.
For you to say something like that, man, I don't know where y'all been, man.
Yo, man, we could have 1,000. We had something coming in Game Pass every month last year. It could be like we could have 346 games. We could have a game for every day of the week, and they'll say, "Oh, y'all had a bad year." Well, we had a good year. What did you have, Spider-Man? Like they're lunatics over there, man, and they have to be treated as lunatics. And what do you do when you see a lunatic? You fucking call the guys in the white jackets and have them taken away to Bellevue.
Yeah. Hey guys, look what Andy said in the chat. Tuck, get up, Tuck. Yeah, Tuck sleep, man. He's in that coleslaw coma, man, with a bottle of Ripple.
Yeah,
but
Tuck thinks when the podcast start, it's his time to do everything. He'll go shopping. There's times he's like, "Oh, I'm just coming back from the store." Right? He'll be walking his dogs. He'll be cooking. He'll be having parties. He does everything but the podcast.
But the podcast.
Andy said, "Tuck, where you at?" All right, man. All right. Our Brother Unlimited. Please go check out the Unlimited Truth. You know, on our Brother Unlimited Productions channel, man, the podcast is always fire. In his videos, he does some great collection videos of Xbox games, and he does great streaming, like with Hi-Fi Rush. You know, go check him out, man. But on that note, Unlimited Brother, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. You can find me on the Unlimited Production, where I do the Unlimited Truth. That comes whenever the truth is needed. I did need a break from podcasting this week, though, so that's why there wasn't anything. But other than that, man, excellent show, and tomorrow's also going to be fantastic.
All right, guys, we're out of here, man. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply. Reading good over here, baby. Peace.
Peace.